Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. What's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna go on ahead and play some Hero Showdown. And the most important thing of today's video is for me to try to go on ahead and get a better understanding, thanks to your advice, about how to play as the lightsaber characters. So we're gonna play Hero Showdown because supposedly less noob players play Hero Showdown, and therefore many of you guys said that it's a good place to practice the different lightsaber characters because you're more likely to run into characters that are not going to be just spamming their abilities and instead actually trying to play the characters properly. So I'm excited to test out that theory. And then in addition to that, a lot of you guys did drop a lot of information in the comments of the last video saying that essentially the things that I guess to a certain extent was aware of, which was basically that you have to rely on constantly blocking and then dashing. Yes, you can do additional damage by attacking from behind. Yes, you could go on ahead and try to overwhelm an opponent as well, especially if it's an outnumbered situation. But generally speaking, you kind of want to do what this Obi-Wan player is doing, as you can see here, because right now we're currently spectating, because there's no respawning in Hero Showdown. It's kind of like a one life per round thing. And the cool thing about Hero Showdown is that it also apparently forces you to change your hero every single time that you play around. So if you were successful, then you have to switch to a different hero. Like, you can't play and spawn in once again as Obi-Wan or something along those lines, which I think is a really cool concept. That's definitely a pretty neat idea. I am very curious to see how this Obi-Wan player is going to fare here, because I'm surprised he's not jumping. I do find that to be strange. I wonder why. Maybe because he's worried that by being midair, he's going to take a lot of damage? But he seems to be taking these, like, short leaps instead of really going for, like, a massive jump and trying to secure the win, and he suffers a defeat. Okay, so here we go. We're getting started here. I'm thinking about what character should I choose for the first lightsaber character that we play as. I guess maybe I'll play as Anakin, since a lot of people were very, very upset that I did not think Anakin was any good. So we're going to try to give him a go here and try to put together a good performance. We're going to go with the General Skywalker outfit, because I think it's probably the best one of the bunch. This one's from Clone Wars, right? And it's a 2v2 round. Here we go. It's going to be Vader and the Emperor versus Anakin and Obi-Wan, which is a pretty fantastic team. Okay, well, I'm off to a pretty horrific start. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, so I don't know why we got absolutely overwhelmed there, because we're constantly getting stunned by electricity while also taking a pretty, frankly, ridiculous amount of damage there. Now, of course, another aspect that a lot of you guys were pointing out is to dash, but also another thing was that try to pay attention to the strength of whatever character you're playing as. So, for example, if you're... I'll try to play as Rey here. If you're playing a character like Kylo, where he doesn't do a lot of damage, right? Like, meaning per attack, he doesn't do quite a lot of damage. But the cool thing about Kylo is that he's incredibly quick and he has a pretty high stamina bar. So you kind of have to, like, play to your strengths if you hope to be successful. Okay, so they've got two lightsaber fighters for this round as well. So this should be pretty interesting. Mind trick. Okay, so I tried to parry that. Yikes. Okay. Yikes. This General Grievous is extremely honorable because he's not interfering in the fight. Oh man. I mean, you watch this and you clearly you can definitely clearly identify that there is a strategy to these characters, but I just honestly I cannot grasp, for whatever reason, a consistent way of playing these characters where it feels like it's genuinely a case of like, oh, okay, well, I figured out a good strategy here. It really genuinely seems to me like the vast majority of the time, a huge percentage of the melee characters, to me, again, I'm clarifying, for those of you that are typing right now in the comments, chill out for a second. I'm saying for me, my playstyle, I'm explaining here my perspective on this. So just because you disagree or anything like that, it doesn't mean that that's not applicable to people like myself, where I would prefer to play as a long-ranged character. But the issue is that I want to get better as the melee characters, because there's a lot of them. In fact, I would probably say, is it like 2 to 1 maybe? I don't know. There's definitely quite a lot more, because we got what? These are long range, close range, close range, close range, close range, close range, close range. So that's a pretty significant number of characters that are close range. And so because of that, I feel like if I can just get a good grasp on one of them, like if I can just play one of them well, either Kylo or a Rey or a Darth Vader or just one of them, then I'll understand the mechanics of those melee characters, and I'll hopefully be able to then translate that into the other characters, so I can actually play those melee characters and do very well and help out the team, obviously, in regular heroes versus villains, or regular matches where you can spawn in as different villains and such. Okay, so I definitely see the enemy up ahead. Freeze the enemy, and then enters a frenzy. Nice. So right now I'm blocking. How is he able to... Okay, I sort of played that well.
Get to safety. Someone's coming. Someone dangerous.
Oh no! Darn it. That's such a lame way to lose. But I did so freaking well there, man. I mean, I feel really bad because now I've left Boba Fett to fend for himself here, but I was playing really, really well. Man, these matches, the Hero Showdown matches, are tense. Because you only get the 1 life per round, it makes things really, really high stakes, because you know that you have to be super cautious. So I'm really glad that you guys told me to try out this mode, because it's a really, really cool way to go on ahead and at least seemingly improve at these melee characters. So that's my goal here, is to try to do just that. And at the end of this, be able to say, okay, well, if I keep playing more Hero Showdown, I'll get better and better at the game, you know? Okay, so here we go. We've got Kylo ready to rock and roll. And they're going with a long-range combo as well. So they're going Rey and Lando for this one. Now, of course, they have to switch because they had won the round.
It's him. Kylo Ren.
Okay. So I felt like I was being a little bit too passive in the last fight, so this time I tried to be a bit more of the aggressor. There we are. Victory secured. We did it, boys! We secured the win! Let's go! Whoo! Popping off like a sauce boat. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We only won one round. Okay, so for this one, I think I'm gonna try out General Grievous, the battle damage version of Grievous, which might very well be the coolest character model in the entire game, period. He just looks like Terminator. Well, apparently he also can walk his head through a ship, which I don't understand how that works, but okay. So they're going with 2 melee characters for this round. Interesting. Switched out of the Lando selection. I'm guessing they probably selected Lando to begin with just due to trying to... I don't understand. Oh, man. I don't understand how she was able to go on ahead and cancel our L1 every single time. We didn't land any damage from that attack, which just... Man, oh man, that stinks. Sorry to Vader. Vader's probably gonna get clapped here. I mean, he's doing an excellent job of surviving, so... And that's... Whoa, that was nasty! The force choke into the throwing of the lightsaber. That's the other cool thing, is that we get to learn from other players by watching them in Hero Showdown, a much less chaotic mode because there's only 4 players, and it seems like people know what they're doing a lot more than in Heroes vs. Villains. We get to kind of like watch and strategize. Like, look how well he's able to defend all this offense. Dude, this is incredible. Oh, man. Move! Oh. Why is it showing that he has 200 HP still? That's weird. Okay. So, I think I'm going to try as Darth Maul for this round. Let's see if we could possibly do better here. His abilities are the Furious Throw, the Chokehold, and then the Spin Attack. Okay, so you can also throw the lightsaber, as well as the Spin Attack is going to be really useful. As long as we don't fall into that giant pit in the on our side of the map, then I think we'll be fine. Okay, so they're going for Finn and Yoda. Interesting. Those are both new selections for them. They did not use those characters before. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, he got him. Nice. We got him, we got him, we got him! Yes, we did it! Oh man, the comeback is real. Okay, 2-2. Whew, okay. So, what I'm learning is that you really can't... As much as I... it irks me to admit this, but you really can't just spam. Because it seems like a huge aspect of being successful as a melee character is truly being able to jolt in, do a little bit of damage, and then run away. That's kind of the strategy, really. And it just requires a lot of good timing, and then also just discipline as far as not wanting to play aggressively. You have to be like aggressive for a little bit and then passive afterwards. And that is easier said than done. Okay, so I definitely see Han. Got him! I got him! Ooh, okay. Oh, if I just landed my lightsaber throw there. Block, block. Low stamina. Oh, midair with the lightsaber throw. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Whoo, victory for the villains. That was brilliant, guys. Whoo. My good googly moogly. Okay, this is not good because now I'm just going to be playing Hero Showdown all the time. Okay, so our teammate obviously got the top hero. That's awesome. Even though technically he should be top villain, right? Because he's obviously not a hero, so I'm a little bit confused by that. But overall, we went 5-2, which is pretty good. Seems pretty good as far as like participation of eliminations to death. So that's not too shabby. And we had, let's see, we had 14,000 points. So we were third best overall, which I guess makes sense since the on the enemy side of things, whatever player is going to be first place, they probably would score higher points than we would. So, with that in mind, let's play one more round as we are traveling currently to Yavin 4 for the next Hero Showdown at the Great Temple. Okay. So, let's see. I'm thinking I'm going to start this round with Vader. I think that Kylo might be the best character for me, melee-wise. Either Kylo... Yeah, probably Kylo. I just feel like that rage ability does a lot of damage. And then the fact that he's so quick really helps. He doesn't do much damage with each individual lightsaber slash, as opposed to, for example, this dude who does a lot of damage. But Vader is a lot slower, so he's just more... you have to be a little bit more patient, and you have to almost like practice to block more as Vader, which I guess is a good thing considering that I'm not particularly great at that. So I definitely could use some practice as far as that's concerned. Okay, why don't I have a teammate? Can I please have a teammate here? I'll see you guys in just a sec as soon as we found another player. Okay, guys, here we go. We are ready to rock and roll, except this is going to be a 1v1 fight. So let's see how this goes. Seems like not a lot of people play Hero Showdown, apparently, which seems a tad bit unfortunate because it looks like it would be a good mode to at least get a good idea of how to play characters properly. So let's charge for the fight and prepare. There he is.
Skywalker belongs to me.
Can't let you.
Your power is no match for mine.
Okay. So it seems like we were able to...
Futile.
Can't let you.
Okay.
Controls you.
Your hope has blinded you.
Back up.
No escape.
Go, go.
Come on.
Shall we continue?
Move it.
You cannot hide.
Come on, Luke. Hey, got him. Hey, let's go. Holy moly, am I actually figuring out how to play these insanely frustrating melee characters? Or am I just getting lucky in that fight? I don't know. But regardless, whew, I am stoked. Oh, looks like we got new players as well. Sweet. Okay, I think I'm going to go for Darth Maul. I think I'm going to save Kylo for, like, kind of like the pocket pick if we need his... Well, actually, I do have to be careful because if my teammate ends up selecting Kylo, then obviously we would not be able to play as him. It's kind of weird. My teammate chose to play as the droid character. That's interesting. I don't know how useful this little guy is in this mode. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got one. Block. You just have to sort of block. Okay. It seems like Darth Maul has a pretty awesome amount of stamina. But he's got low HP, it looks like. So it's like, as Darth Maul, you can quite easily overwhelm. Oh man. Okay, got a little bit cocky there. Oh, I shouldn't have been so aggressive there. Yeah, you see, I did not play to our strengths in that scenario. Because Anakin is so powerful as far as like his damage output, I should have just simply played it a lot more carefully and trying to just sort of like do a little bit of damage at a time, not really try to overwhelm him, because as soon as he went on the offensive, we were obviously clearly in quite a bit of trouble. Dang, dude, this guy's amazing. He's like, you're never gonna try to find this guy. Look at him. He's like, I'm out of there. I wonder what his strategy is here. Just run the clock, maybe? Guess we'll see. I think that is his plan. Uh-oh. I think he saw him. That's terrifying. He's trying to do at least a tad bit of damage. But it's kind of difficult because Anakin has that force push. Like, I think it's called Retribution, that ability. Nice! That was actually a really excellent stun. Dude, this is such a fun battle, back and forth. This guy's actually putting up a fight against Anakin, of all players. Which is pretty incredible. I don't know how Anakin has healed up, like 3/4 of his HP. Move. Nice. Dude! That was such a crazy play. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. This is the thing that I was doing really well at, where I got him down to like maybe 1/4 HP, but then I ended up wasting all our stamina and attacking when we shouldn't have been attacking, and then he was like, okay, well, enough of that, and he actually got us. Whoa, dude, this guy might actually. Okay, I'm not gonna speak to it. Maybe. Oh no no! Oh my gosh, what an absolute beast right there! I'm not talking about the Anakin player. I'm talking about the droid player. That was pretty darn well done right there. Holy. Okay. I'm thinking, do I go to Kylo, or should I maybe... General Grievous could be really good here. Whatever. We'll try Kylo. We'll see how well we would fare. Okay, so he's going right back to the droid again, which is interesting. And they're going to switch into Luke, Skywalker, and Rey. Cool. Alright, so it's obvious that they're probably going to run the same route again. But he needs to stay close to me. Okay. What? He was out of stamina already. How did he get another strike after? His stamina bar was... Oh my gosh, that was so lame. I swear it looked like he had no stamina left. Oh my gosh, that was so lame. It literally looked like he had no stamina. Okay, we're going right back for Kylo again. Or right back to Kylo, I should say. I just don't understand how in the heck did he... What? Because I thought he was out of stamina, so I was like, okay, I'll use the L1, the pull, and then after that, get him, because he was really low health. Man, I don't understand how he got another lightsaber slash afterwards. That's really, really annoying. Alright, so it looks like they're going for the whole droid combo this time, so this will be interesting.
Only the weak embrace the dark side. Goodbye, goodbye. Submit. Keep the theatrics to a minimum.
Okay, stop, stop, stop. Just block. Okay, you're out of stamina. Block. He's low. Dash forward. Nice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Okay, that was awesome. Now, here's the deciding round. I wish I could play as Boba Fett or Bosk right now, or Iden Versio, or Captain Phasma, because I know that I would get the win, but I'm trying to learn how to play as the melee characters, so we're going to give it a go. Dude, this guy on my team is just relentless with wanting to use the droid. Oh, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie. He's actually pretty darn good. So, okay. So they do have one long-range character, which is actually good news for us, because if I can get that guy out of the fight, then it'll be 2v1 against Yoda. And Yoda's kind of similar to Darth Maul as far as abilities are concerned, because he's got that, like, dash ability. Okay, I'm going to try to stay close to him. Got one? Okay, countered. Got a lot of stamina. Dude, this guy's lag city, though. Oh my goodness, we did it! Holy moly! Victory attained, and we dominate as the melee characters. Okay, let's not get a little ahead of ourselves, but regardless, the point is, this is an excellent start, and we're only going to get better from here. Thank you guys so very much for your advice on the last few videos for the melee characters. I'm going to try to practice and get even better. Thank you guys so very much for watching today's video. Hit that like button. If you have any other advice, leave that in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.